Good afternoon, everybody. You don't have to stop because all of you are taking the most hot voice of work. All right. Okay, we have work to give out. And we need to hurry up and get through our work and hurry up and get to 3:30 because then we can hurry up and get through Santa Claus is coming. Oh, wait a minute. Santa Claus already came, didn't he? He came and visited you. Oh, well, I looked back there. He's not coming back. No, he's going to come back and visit some of you too in your house. But you have to be asleep. Well, I just have a hat, but I'm not Santa Claus. You saw the girl Santa Claus before we go. Okay. So we have award for a reader. We have boys and girls who are starting to read, and they are doing so well, and we're so proud of them. Mrs. Gonzalez has a reader, and that's Taylor, and she. So for your name, come on up here. And Taylor, yeah. No, you have to say Mrs. Benson before you can give you a certificate. When she put in your certificate, what do you need to say? Thank you. That's right. The next one is Joseph the Powerful. Next is Joel Arroyo. Natalie Garcia Vasquez. Alan de la Cruz. Valerie Herrera. Now we have our awesome authors. These are students who are doing a great job of writing. Francisco Cervantes. Allison Vargas Lopez. Isabel Vergara. Damian Montoya. And Susie Romano. And Jordan Schiff. These awards are for a great job in mathematics. Rogelio Cervantes. Nathaniel Carpenter. Christian Nava. Huesca. Alex Velasco Cruz. have our social studies superstar, Ian Reyes. Lakota Temple. And Christiana Haynes. These awards are for our super scientists. Ruben Lopez Jr. Isaac Cesario Lopez. Avion Brooke. Isaiah Garcia. Let's not be respectful to the kids who are getting the award. So I'm going to wait for you. Is it silent? All sitting just hands on your lap. Crisscross, hands on your lap. And in between names that I call, you clap, but you don't say anything. After each name, you clap, but you don't say anything. The last super scientist is Aiden Delcy. Don't say anything. Now we have our teachers awards for whatever they choose. This one is an award for being an all-around great student, Zoe Leon. This one is an award for sharing with others, Zendaya Mathis. For always trying her best, Alexa Trujillo. For making great progress in reading, Vicente Montaño Espinosa. For working hard and trying her best, Isabella Fernandez. And for number knowledge, Mia Maciel. These awards These awards are for the student of the month. For being a hard worker, stevenship. For outstanding improvement, Melody. For Edna Rose. For great work in reading and math. Daisy Jones. Making progress in reading, Ashley Lopez Tapia. For working hard and trying your best, Sophia Mendoza. For being a super student, Genesis Avila. Congratulations to all of our award winners today. Let's give them a big hand. After all of them. If you leave today, we won't be coming back to school for 23 days. Your teachers are doing a great Your teachers are doing a great job of curbing their enthusiasm. Because 23 days sounds pretty good to us too, doesn't it? Here's the thing though, if you completely forget everything that you've learned, then we have to go all the way back to August to start school all over again. So please don't forget all of these numbers, letters, sounds, words you learned. Please beg, ask, and beg your parents to have them read out loud to you. Have them read a story that you like, and have them read it again and again if you like it, so that you can hear somebody reading and you can remember what sounds and words you know. Okay? So when you ask your parents that, tell them Mr. Scudder said that they have to read to you. Okay? All right. Have a great vacation, and we'll see you next year in 2022. All right, first we have our National Reading Awards, and the first one is Emma Jurgensen. Justin Mayronka. Ashley Clark. Alaya.
Yes, got Destiny.
Abigail Contreras. Next are the Awesome Author Awards for writing, Marie Regalado. Cordova. cue out for somebody's absent silently. Just doing that, then we know what you're saying is at you. But don't say anything because they're thank you. Alison Diamante. Logan Garcia. Jaden Mendoza. And the next award of the math. Great job in math. Jaden Oyamo. Jesus Marquez. And Alejandro Ramirez. Sanchez. Next award goes our social studies superstar, Isaiah Oyamo. Aiden Avalos. Alonso. These awards are for super scientists. I think that's what for super scientists also. Ricardo Sanchez. Alexander Guevara. Aiden Lopez. These are the Teacher's Choice Awards. So this is whatever you choose. This teacher is given this award for giving his personal best. No, it's in the ball.
Oh, where?
Always good with that. Alison Fernandez Soto. For improvement and hard work in math, Jaden Torres Lopez. For improvement in math, Betty Boyle. For always trying his best, Franklin Moore. Our Student of the Month Award, and these students get a free movie pass to the American Theater. Many of the theaters out there too, but the American Theater is another one I recognize the most. I could, no. You shouldn't have to read something. Maybe, but it's definitely. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay. Sorry, brief moment again. There's only one thing from back to this. All right. For being an outstanding role model. Mia, wait a minute. We're excelling in all areas. Alana Carpenter. For being an exemplary role model. Valeria Caneda. Excellent in math and improvement in reading, Diego Moreno. Working hard and doing his best, Michael Guerrero. Congratulations to all of the students who received awards today, and to all of the students who have happy birthday today. Congratulations, let's give them all a big hand. So, you might think that with 3 weeks off, you don't have to think about school. Well, and you don't have to think about school. But what you do need to do is read. Read for fun. Read something you like. Not an assignment. Not something you have to write a book report on or log in a certain number of hours. Just read for fun. When you become a better reader, you also become a better writer. And you understand things better. So please read, because so much of teachers have to start that on January 10th, teaching you letters and sounds and reading BBC words like cat, cat. Beyond that, so please read, okay? All right. We have some work to get out. You ready for some awards? Yeah. Okay. We're starting with our radical readers. Students who are doing a great job of reading. And start with Joel Gonzalez. Joe Gonzalez. Go on. Oh, are we going to clap for him? Eli, Ingo. Andrea Matthias. Okay, here's the thing. Your enthusiasm is great. Now, there's different ways, there's different ways to act depending on what kind of an audience you are. Then you attracted and cheering and hooting and hollering and all the other stuff, stamping your feet and making all kinds of noise. That's okay for a football game or a pep rally, like that. When you're at an award assembly, you just clap. You don't say anything, don't make any noise with your body, you just clap. Okay? So we're at an award assembly. So when I say somebody's name, you clap for them, but don't shout anything out. Okay? All right. So, our next radical reader is Areri Sanchez. Isabella Mancia. You got the part about saying anything? Okay. Mia Avila Rocha. we have a word for awesome authors. Students who are doing a great job of writing. Great, Martina. Directive Moses. Word for doing a great job of mathematics. Philip, well done. Marquez Madrano. Aiden Aquino. A word for our social studies superstar, Johnny Alvarez. Curling Cabezas Victoria. A super scientist award, Ismael Lopez. Moises Aya. Anthony Rojas Martinez. Jesus Benitez. Now we have our Teacher's Choice Award for whatever the teachers choose. And this teacher chooses this award for doing a personal best. Vincent Garcia Loa. This award is for being accountable and responsible. Accountable and responsible, make smart decisions and listen attentively. He is Ellie Segura. For improvement in schoolwork, Elia Negrete Armondia. Hard work and great behavior, Joy Mona Duncan. Oh, now we have our student afterwards. And this student received an award for showing kindness. Jaylene Hernandez. For being an enthusiastic member of the class and showing a willingness to learn. Ariadne Cabriolas Orozco. For excellence in school, Mia Lopez. And for working hard and having great behavior, Josephine Marquez. put when there's a big hand, they did a great job. Thank you for working hard. You know, your teachers have been working hard since August to teach you everything you learn. Everything that you learn, they spend time preparing for. So they're working really hard. You wouldn't want to make them have to teach the same stuff all over again, would you? You wouldn't want to have to learn, sit through the same lessons all over again because you forgot it. Right? So, even though we're going on a break for 3 weeks, it's really important that you read and you have somebody read to you. That'll keep your mind alive and it'll help you remember the words you know, the sounds you know. So, please, beg, please with your parents to have them read books out loud to you. And then you read to them books that you can read. And if you do that just a little bit every day, then when you come back, we can start right where we left off. We won't have to start all over again teaching letters and sounds. Okay? So make sure that you read a lot during your winter break. Have a great vacation. We'll see you in next year in 2022. Good morning, everyone. When you say my name, not singing it. But thanks anyway. Okay. This is our award assembly for November and December. And we have great awards to give out. Are you guys ready? Remember that Benjamin won't let go of the awards. We just say. Okay. All right. Our first ones are our Radical Reader Award, and then go to the Siaku. Itale. Mila Lara. Juliet Morales. Leah. These extra awards are the Awesome Author Award for good writing. Kimberly Vera Rodriguez. Stephanie Salazar. Jasmine Diaz. Stephanie Salazar. Jasmine Diaz. Selena Garland. Samantha Yanez. These awards are for great job in math. Gabriella Sanders. Soto. David Vega. Caleb Baptist. And Isaac Gutierrez. These are for social studies superstars. Aiden Morales. Larry Jeffrey. Isaac Baez. Melanie Corona. Ian Ayala. The work of our super scientist, Elijah Cremona. Adrian Lopez. Mabel Marco. Christopher Asa. And David Ferrara. Award for being a kind and respectful student, Jasiel Hernandez. This award is for most improvement in reading, Beatriz Borjas. Improved behavior, Roberto de Palas Moreno. For perseverance in all subject areas, Abner Gonzalez. For extraordinary effort, Ashton Auburn. And our Student of the Month Award. And these include free admission to it's a lot of different theaters made for this one of them. It's down at the bottom. So you get free admission to a movie. For being a well-rounded student, Maximilian Brett Espinosa. Standing academic achievement, probably nothing. And citizenship, Matias Hernandez, Chica. Outstanding citizenship, Daniel Caballero. And for tremendous growth, Yanecki Garcia. Give them all a big hand. And as you prepare to go off track for a 23-day break from school. 23 days, a long time, right? Yeah. So enjoy that, the teachers. But I have to tell you, you'll enjoy it. But here's the thing, when we come back to school, we hit the ground wondering, that means that we are going to be looking at that starting day one. And learning everything you need to know for the exact test that we take today. It may seem like a long way off, but looking at August was a long way off too, and here we are already in December. So when you come back, we need you to be here 100% wide awake. No sleeping through assembly. No sleeping through math lessons or ELA lessons or science lessons. We need everything you've got so that you can do really well on that test. Oh, no, we don't do that.
Got something that your teacher's gonna be handing out to you sometime today. Hello.
I'm on another list for trying to appreciate Santa. But you knew the difference between me and your fight, right? Yeah. Okay, if we're ending class, we stand up and go out the back door. Clear those class out the side door. The picture of class out the back door. Oh, yes. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. That's good. I thought maybe you are more interested in the TV than me. That's good happen, right? Right, okay. So the reason we have the sign up here is because we have a couple of guests that are going to be speaking to you before we start our award assembly. And the guests are going to be talking about an organization called Early Act. Some of you may have been in Early Act 2 years ago as third graders. How many of you were in Early Act? Okay, about 5, 6 of you. So for those of you who don't know, Early Act is a elementary student version of Rotary International. And Rotary International is an international organization that does a lot of philanthropy work or charity work for people and communities all over the world. All over the world. And Mrs. Benson and I belong to Rotary. And every Thursday we go to our local Desert Hot Springs Rotary meeting. We are bringing a version of Rotary to my poems. We didn't have it the last 2 years, well, last year, because none of us were here. But we're starting again. And so Ed and Jessica are going to talk to you a little bit about what Early Act is, and then we'll tell you how you can get involved here at this school.
Hi, Ed. How are you? Ed, can you hear us? Can you hear us, Ed? Are you muted?
Hello, Jackrabbits. All right. I'm the old guy in the hat. I'm Ed Malloy, and I'm a Rotarian, proud Rotarian from Desert Hot Springs. And a few years ago, my partner and I, Jessica, who unfortunately won't be here on this session, her and I had the opportunity to open up some Early Act clubs here in Desert Hot Springs. We started up at Bella Vista. But just like everyone else, when COVID came, it ended up, closing things down. So we're now in the process of of reopening, and we're very excited for Two Bunch Palms. And I have two reasons. One is, for 3 years of my life, morning and afternoon, I drove to your campus to deliver my grandchildren to the preschool. So I'm very familiar with that drive, and I'm real proud to be a little bit associated with the Jackrabbits. So you're a special school, and we're excited to see that you're going to have Early Act once again there. And you got two great principals there with Principal Scudder and Vice Principal Denton. Now, you heard what Early Act is. It's a service club similar to Rotary on campus. But here's what you got to know is, what do they do? What do we do? And I'll tell you, we do an awful lot. But one thing we always do, whatever we do, we have fun. So always remember, if you become an Early Actor, you're going to have some fun. Now, you got to ask yourself, where do we concentrate on? Or, where are our projects? What do we work on? Well, we work on the school itself. We look at the world as 4 communities. We have the school community, which is basically your campus. And we do different projects sometimes on the campus, which, by the way, you decide on all of these projects. This isn't a bunch of adults telling you what to do. You guys decide what it is you want to do. But I'll give you some examples. Sometimes, especially you guys in the 5th grade, you might want to do some reading for the kids in the younger grades, help them along. That's one of the projects. Sometimes there's a teacher appreciation day where the school decides that there's a teacher they want to honor. And it doesn't have to be a teacher. I've been to schools where they've honored people who worked in the cafeteria, the custodian, the security guard. It just depends. So that's always a good thing. The other area that you concentrate is your local community. That's easy. That's Desert Hot Springs. And as we all know, we have plenty of things we can do in Desert Hot Springs. One of the things we've been involved in is Food Now. We've gotten food for some people who are in need of food. There's not much greater benefit than doing something like that. It gives you great joy. And there have been days where we've specified a particular day to get in the cleanup project here in Desert Hot Springs. So that's one of the local community projects. Now on a national community, which is our third community, that could be something we do for veterans, planting flags up at the Veterans Park or honoring veterans in some way. And then international community is one which we here in Desert Hot Springs have been involved in for quite a number of years. We've collected food for an orphanage in Mexicali, as well as clothing. And we've even gone down and visited them. But there's all types of projects that you get involved in. So there's no lack of things to do. Now, how often do you guys meet? That's what I'd be asking if someone was asking me to join a club. Well, it's at least twice a month. Some of them meet weekly. That's up to you. Once again, you'll be making the decisions. And there's all kinds of activities to get involved in. There's one which has been revolving around for a couple of years. COVID stopped it. Well, we were trying to get buddy benches for all our elementary schools, which is a bench where any children who, for whatever reason, feeling sad, don't have a friend, they go sit on that buddy bench, and it's kind of designated that means that that kid needs some help of some sort. So another student will go down and sit with them, whatever, and talk things over. But it's a very popular program that we've been trying to promote in town. If there's any parents watching, I would say, what are the goals of this? What are the goals that I should expect? Well, what we're trying to do is promote total school commitment to citizenship, trying to have a partnership between the school and the community, and hopefully develop some character building and teach the people that service is a great thing to do in life, and to develop empathy for other people, other students, and just have leadership skills going forward in the world. The last thing I wanted to do before I open it up for questions is read real quickly the mission statement of Early Act. The mission of Early Act is to promote goodwill, understanding, and peace through the active participation of its students' members with committed citizenship and effective leadership that may improve the quality of life of their school, local, and global communities. Before I all ask you to join, which I'm asking you right now, I guess, is please consider joining and go to the next meeting. But are there any questions that I can answer for any of the students, teachers, or parents?
Okay, so any questions?
Come on.
Thank you, Dan. I really appreciate you being here today.
All right. Well, thank you.
All right, thanks, Ed.
Oh, you're very welcome.
All right, bye.
Now come join us, kids. Bye now.
Thank you.
Bye.
So we have an application that we'll be giving you as soon as we come back from winter break. And with the application, to show that to your parents, we also need to get a letter of reference. I'm over here. That TV picture together, this is me. Thank you for turning TV pictures together. So you need to get a letter of reference, and what that means is that you're asking probably one of your teachers if they can recommend you to be in Early Act. And so you have to turn that in with your application. And the application is pretty simple, but you need that letter of reference. We only are taking a total of 16 people. So the idea is to get 2 people from every class in 4th and 5th grade. But if one class doesn't have 2 people, then we might take 3 from another class. But we're starting with a small group. Some of you have been in Early Act before. you're welcome to join again. You don't automatically become a member again. You'll need to go through the application process to check everybody out. We're meeting, as said, every other week, and we'll meet during lunchtime, so you won't be missing class, or if you do, you won't be every minute. And he talked about projects, and we will give you an idea of some of the projects we do. But all the projects are to make something or someone's life better. And so early act really is about thinking of other people, not yourself, but what can you do for other people? What can you do for other communities, other clubs, like that. So that's kind of the mindset you have to have. And by moving together, doing things, projects like that, we can really change lives. And Rotary International with all over the world to change people's lives. Question about that?
Some of the projects we did the last time we had Early Act on campus, where we made cards for the senior centers. We collected food and distributed to families at Thanksgiving time. We were going to help at the Desert Hot Springs Garden, but then COVID shut that down. So we do different things in the community. We meet as a club. And so it's a lot of fun, but it does require some work. And I see some of you that did it last year with us virtually, even virtually we did some things. So we hope you join us. And the form for the teachers, that's going to be a Google form for you to fill out. So we'll send that all out right after break.
Okay, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask this question of me, anytime you see us.
Mr. Matt. Mr. Matt.
And Mr. Mathis too, he will be part of our club and helping to run it. Okay, we'll get started with our awards. This is for November and December. And our first award was for radical leaders. And the first one is Naomi Torres Orlando. Say to you what we should have said to third graders. They were asleep. There were 3 different kids that didn't stand up, just slept through their name. And then we thought that they were absent, and the teachers were like, he's right here. So please, stay awake. Listen for your name. And when you hear it, stand up. Andres Garcia. Nehemiah Chavez. Amina Velasco. Kyla Guerrero Perez. Monica Osorio. Reina Flores. As we move into the awesome author, sorry about that. The next awesome author is John Hutchinson. He sets the work of great excellence in math. Ian Ventura. So, Amalo Connecte. Connor Castro. David Morris. These are for social studies superstar Eileen Itagiri. Tanya Martinez. Manuel Benitez. These awards are for our super scientist, Sergio Alvarez. Matthew Huertas Rodiola. Yes, Lopez. Isaiah Flores. Miguel Aurelio. The next awards are for the teacher choice. So this teacher is giving an award for excellent participation to Sophia Vasquez. Excellent participation during the Macallan class, Gabriel Polito. For hard work in vacuum, Ismael Naoto. Always being on task and completing work, Dana Laguna. Student of the Month Award, and these students get a free admission to the May Picture Theater. If you haven't been there, you gotta go. I haven't been in a long, long time. That's really comfortable. This first student of the month for working hard to learn English. Admar Salcedo Vasquez. Outstanding academics and citizenship, Naomi Gonzalez. For showing respect, empathy, and kindness, Ala Martinez. And for always being on task and ready to work, Abigail Ramirez. Congratulations to all of our certificate winners. Now, at 3:31 today, something wonderful happened. 3:31 today, you started your vacation for 23 days. Pretty awesome, guys. I guarantee you teachers are just as excited as you are. But here's the thing, when you come back, boy, you have a lot of work to do. And teachers do too. Because when we come back, we need to start preparing for the impact. It's in May, and it seems like a long ways away. But you think about it, August seems like a long ways away too. Here we are already in December. So we only have about 3 months to prepare, and it's going to take a lot of work. The teachers are going to be working extra hard to teach, and you need to be working extra hard to learn. And then show us everything you've learned. Okay, so we need you to be 100% ready starting January 10th. From 3:31 this afternoon until January 10th, you don't have to worry about it. We do want you to read. Just for fun. Not a reading assignment for school, but for fun. Because reading helps you become not only a better reader, but a better writer. So we do want you to read. Make sure that you have a book that you can take home. If you don't have a book to read, maybe you can borrow one from your teacher for 3 weeks. Don't have to bring it back. But please read. So that's the end of our award assembly today. But I think maybe we have a special guest. Yes, we do.
See you later today. You all have a very, very
So you can tell the difference between an impersonator and the real thing, right? Yeah. So I don't have to be on the job.